All right. I'm going to show my ugly mug here. I have no idea what's going on. How am I looking? I've seen worse driver's licenses. All right. Welcome, everybody. Hey, how you doing? It's a brand new week of live home shopping reactions. Here we are entering, I guess, the final week of July. I mean, the summer's flying by. And speaking of flying, my Baltimore Orioles taking on Tampa, the two best teams in the American League. Tampa had been in first place all year long. They started the season 13-0. They had a home record at one point of like 24-3 or some shit. You couldn't go there and win. Well, what did the Orioles do this weekend? We went there, we played 4, we won 3. And the small percentage point first place position we had is now a full 2-game lead, 4 games ahead in the loss column. It's looking great for the Orioles. That's my Orioles update. Let's get into what you're here for, which is stupid, annoying, cringeworthy, but somehow hilarious and therapeutic garbage that is home shopping, right? Crazy channels, crazy hosts, crazy products, just craziness. It's chaos. Our job is to monitor all this chaos, observe and report, or in this case, crack jokes and take the piss. We also play games. When I say we, I'm talking about chat here, of course, not my multiple personalities. Chat is very integral into the whole live stream experience. It is Sunday night, and right now I've got 2 active people in chat. We're going to have to do a lot of the heavy lifting until anybody else arrives. But hey, if you're here, don't be shy. You can join in. Danielle and Marcia are here to be your friend. Unless you piss them off, then that's on you. All right, look, we're going to dive right into this thing. And I know, I'm like smacking my lips. I'm feeling self-conscious because, you just eat something and then suddenly you're on a camera and you're like, is that piece of rice in my teeth or what is that? I don't know. But let me just make myself smaller. That way, if there is something ghastly going on inside my mouth there, it'll be harder for you to see it. Right? There. Okay. We're going to get underway. Marcia was kind enough to give me a little preview of what to expect on Shop LC tonight. That's been the big to-do around these parts for the past couple of weeks. Michelle has been MIA, but apparently, with a bit of visual evidence that I just came across here during the opening theme song or whatever, Miss Mahone is in the hizzy. That's right. We miss her early 90s, late 80s urban slang. Let's see if she's in the hizzy. Let's see if tonight is going to be dope. Let's see if it's word up. And, if she ain't too proud to beg because she's naughty by nature and she's down with OPP. All right? All right, let's dive into this. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Who is this? This guy is a mafia guy. And look at Michelle's face. She's already making a funny face. Okay, well, there's 2 things I need to go over before we dive completely in here. Okay, first thing, yes, I failed to work on the bingo card again this weekend. But hey, what can I tell you? When I come back on Sunday and I see a grand total of 2 people here to play games with me, I don't necessarily feel all that bad about it. What can I tell you? But my idea is that during the stream this week, maybe the middle night, like a Tuesday night, if no Michelle is on, if we've played QVC bingo once already, whatever, in lieu of maybe watching some 80s commercials, we'll just spend a stream, maybe not the entire stream, but a segment of which where I'll just work on this whole bingo thing right here on the stream with you guys. You'll see me in real time assembling this damn thing. And then that'll let you guys give your own input. And, yeah, it may not be as exciting as watching some of the shopping channels that we do. But for example, Kit Boga, very successful streamer, he spends his Sunday night streams strictly for doing work on his computer, because a lot of his stuff is pre-programmed and pre-coded to set up to help screw over these scammers that he catches and screws with. So he dedicates one full night a week to the sort of thing I'm talking about doing, which for me would be like maybe a once every 4 or 5 month thing. All right, so yeah. Until then, we're stuck with our typical bingo cards, and there is stuff in my... I'm taking the coffee, I'm swishing it around. I may just have to go brush my teeth for a minute.
He said $8.99. He said $8.99. Host to host challenge.
Get 5 people on the.
All right, she's diddling. Why is she diddling?
See.
And why does he already look like he regrets filling in for Tony or whoever he's filling in for?
Always have one of the buyers watching.
Let's go $8.99, and if we can get more people, let's go $8.99. Let's warm them up, Steve.
So, yeah, I guess the second. I think there was another thing to bring up, which is So based on the whole bingo thing, what are we gonna do? We have Michelle tonight. We haven't played Thunder Bingo in a while, but if we whip out a card as is, there's going to be... Oh, please don't tell me he shares my name. There's going to be, you got to expect at least half a dozen Tony-specific squares. But I also want to watch Michelle.
That's starting the card.
That price with a gold
Do we just chill with Michelle maybe for like, I don't know, half hour or so? Kind of get some laughs out of her, and then maybe 90 minutes dedicated to QVC bingo.
Store. And this is the new kid on the lot. This is the rarest ruby now in the world. Most expensive ruby.
What makes rubies highly desirable? Rubies have been prized and coveted for centuries. Okay, but that's not answering the question. That's almost the question just put into statement form. What makes rubies highly desirable? Well, they've been highly desirable for centuries. Okay, but what makes them that? With limited production and high demand, highly valuable gemstone. Doesn't that apply to every gem and what they're worth? The lush color, because it also signifies wealth and success. Okay. I thought green did that. I thought... Wait, high demand, highly... Yeah, that's bad. One of the most important gems in the colored stone market. Okay, there's a completely subjective statement that means nothing. Rarity of ruby due to limited mines. Okay, but didn't you already say it was in high demand and limited production? So if it's limited production, that pretty much means limited mines. Worn by royals throughout the history. Not just throughout history, throughout the history. God, what a piece of shit graphic this is. This says nothing. God, it reminds me when I was in school and I had to do some kind of thing where I had to write out like bullet points for something to like make my point. And I'd always struggle to like, if there was like, you got to have X amount of bullet points. I'm like, man, I can only think of like 2. And then the rest would just, but they couldn't come up with one bullet point here. Yeah, Her Majesty, yes. Her Majesty Marsha and Danielle, the queens of home shopping reactions, yes. Yeah, what a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful stones.
Come on in, guys. This is real ruby. And listen, Steve and I get paid the same whether you buy these or not. Now, we don't have a job if you don't buy anything, but when
Danielle, you got a damn good point.
Like this, and we have...
Let me go back and look. Is this graphic too woke? No, I don't see anything wokeness related, or at least in the minds of a batshit crazy right winger who thinks everything that's not to their liking means it's woke. They don't understand the definition of woke. They just want to keep using the word woke so that the whole world will get sick and tired of hearing the word woke, so that anytime the word woke is mentioned, there'll be this Pavlovian response of negativity, which is what the Republicans' strategy is with this whole woke thing, is to just make people annoyed by it, when really the reality is wokeness just means being aware of stuff, and it's an expression that has been around for over a century. There's evidence of it. It's not some new thing in this era. Whatever.
Ruby, and listen, Steve and I get paid the same whether you buy these or not. Now, we don't have a job if you don't buy anything, but
Exactly.
when we deals like
wokeness
this,
is being aware of shit going on that don't necessarily have anything to do with you. You know? And that's sort of being a human being sharing space with other human beings on this planet. I feel like it's everybody's obligation to kind of have at least a general understanding of the issues facing people that aren't you. And then, you know, maybe help them if you can.
we have been in the business 30 years each.
Yeah, I've always said that. There's two parties. One is the party of inclusivity and one is the party of exclusivity. And that's the difference for me. Like, there's a lot of stuff the Democratic Party does that I'm not a fan of. They do a lot of talk without a lot of action sometimes. Sometimes they'll get stuff done, but a lot of times it just seems like, well, they're saying what I want to hear, but they still buckle to the, you know, the lobbyists and what have you to get stuff not done, right? But yeah, the general dividing line is inclusivity versus exclusivity. And I'm a person who's about inclusivity. I don't know. I'm crazy. I feel like everybody should have a ticket to the ball game. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's my bottom line, especially in a country like America. Like, look, quick history lesson. We come over here, we massacre an entire race and take their land, okay? We then take half of our population, half the land we got, and said, oh, let's go run over this continent and let's kidnap some people and enslave them. And that way, that'll help build up the land. And we got that. We got a terrible origin story as a country is what I'm driving at, folks. And I know you know this. I'm not sitting here trying to make anybody feel a guilt trip about it. What are we going to do? We were born generations and generations after all this shit went down. But the fact of the matter is, origin story, optics aren't good, right? The way we came over and just sort of just neutered who was here, and then built our empire off the backs of slave labor, if not indentured servitude, next to nothing labor, right? So to me, we're sort of a giant hypocrisy of a nation. If at the origin of it, it was all about, oh, immigrants, everybody come from every country, every which way, please come to America. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter what your beliefs are. This is a place where we're all in, we all got a shot. Like, that was the selling point, right? And so then now we're going to turn around and just like act like if we don't continue to embrace that ideology of like being inclusive and allowing everybody a chance here, with certain rules, obviously, and laws in place to keep things in check. But in general, everybody who wants to come here and try to make a life for themselves should have that opportunity, right? Because that's always been the way it is. Everybody who says, get out of my country, you foreign-speaking SOB, I'm sorry, your ancestors were a foreign language SOB at some point somewhere too, okay? But you have the luxury of being born 6 generations down the road, right? But you're pissed off because you're living in a fucking shitty economic county in Alabama somewhere in a double-wide trailer with a car that needs to push and get it started so you can go to your Walmart job that ain't paying you enough. And I get it. You're pissed off at your lot in life. But guess what? It ain't got nothing to do with other people trying to come over here and make good. Okay? Like you were, oh, the Mexicans, my God, they just keep pouring over. Yeah, you know what they're pouring over? They're pouring over and taking the kind of jobs you wouldn't ever take. You don't want those jobs. Somebody's got to do those jobs. Now, white guys did those jobs 150 years ago when they came over, when they were desperate, when they were in the position that some of these people coming up from Central and South America are. But, oh, it's okay that you did it, but it's not okay that anybody does it now, right? Because their skin's slightly different. And that might bite into your whole, like, you know, uneven balance of things, you know, with the white people getting the privilege of everything, you know. Hey, is anybody still here? I'm going to take a bite of my breakfast. The number one thing for me is just the hypocrisy of it all. Again, all it takes is for anybody, you think you lost a few? Well, I only had a few. All right, well, you two are still here. Thanks. No, but yeah, the whole number one thing for me, it's like, who are we as Americans? Again, based on how we started, how we built up to who we became. And then finally we figured out, okay, we got to end slavery. We got to create unions and create better work environment for regular people. We got to give people a good quality of life. And there was like a couple of generations worth of progress in that area. Now, during that time, sure, a lot of minorities were still getting the shaft. You know, don't even dare tell somebody you're gay during that time. There's things that were still a problem back then. Right? But yeah, it's just an utter hypocrisy. You're a first-generation American immigrant, Danielle. Well, I'm happy to have you here, and I hope when I say here, I'm not there. But from Canada. Oh, we love Canadians. You guys are the funniest.
50 years experience between the two of us. We know exactly what we're looking at. We know what these go for holes.
We got another cut on Michelle's finger. We got to figure out what Michelle's doing. Too many accidents with her charcuterie board.
Sale. We know what gold goes for dealer to dealer. The diamonds would be more than $900, and we're going to go lower. Now we have
put up the bingo card. Do you really want to try to play this sort of bingo? I thought we were just gonna chill with Michelle and then whip out bingo for. We'll figure out something for the Tony Squares. Huh. Seems kind of vague. Okay, but hey, when 50% of my chat is telling me something, I gotta listen. Now that 50% might make up a grand total of one person, but it is 50% nonetheless. Here's Thunder Bingo 2.0. We're going to work our way around Tony somehow. This is going to be impossible. I would say on the average card, there's like maybe 4 Michelle dedicated squares and like 10 Tony dedicated squares. It's not easy. Like, look at that. All right, so you're telling me the other guy who's there, if he does something anti-hygienic, then that counts? All right, deal of a lifetime, once in a lifetime deal. See, this other guy's not going to yell smackdown music. Touching face. Okay, any face touch. Okay. Michelle, okay, we can get this. Mating jewelry's possible. Tony regrets letting Michelle. How about we make this just whoever this other guy is, just I mean, he already gave that look. If we go back like just a minute here. Right there. He already has the look of regretting being here with Michelle, right? So in other words, if we get this, that's same as Tony regretting, right? Let's vet this Tony imposter. Okay, we got audio video problems. Tony says final price within 5 seconds. We'll never get this. Tony or Michelle drops the name of an assistant. Tony gives... See, this guy's probably not even Brazilian. So how's this going to work? What could he do? I just don't know how this is going to... Mind history lesson. Tony puts hands together in prayer. Ladies and gentlemen, just any figure of speech. I mean, come on. Oh, it's raining cats and dogs out. Oh, that's a square. Awkward flirting between these two? I don't know about that. Fingers not... Okay, we're fine with that. In fact, we can mark that off, even though I'm not supposed to mark it off yet. I'm going to mark it off as soon as I'm done reading. Tony pauses more than 5 seconds mid-sentence. Caller count less than 4. Unmistakable anger. Entire broadcast 8 seconds straight. Dead air. Tony says literally twice. Jimmer Candy, luxury brand of jewelry or other brand. Tony interrupts harshly. See, this guy might be super polite and never interrupt. Blowout price, and this is the dumb square that even on a night when we have Tony and Michelle, never works. And finally, Tony, but not Tony, repeats whatever. Okay, so going back to here.
Go on, we're going to see.
Well, since I'm picking it up from here,
buyers watching.
and since we need some help, I'm just going to say that there's regret there. I'm just going to go ahead and get the regret out of the way. I don't even think he's going to say, ladies and gentlemen, we're not even going to get the free square. Are they mating? It's kind of like ass to hip. I don't know. It's sort of a...
$99. And
it's almost like a spooning.
we can get...
Yeah, I could see like a morning spooning bang. That kind of lazy... Oh, here though they're barely touching. I don't know.
If we
I need better than that, Marcia.
get more pink, let's go
As
to
desperate as
$8.99.
this is gonna.
Let's
Well,
warm
let's
up,
get a closer
Steve.
look.
That's starting the car.
If anything, Jim or Candy, we're looking at a couple of sucrets here. Glory hole. Oh God. Oh God. All right. When I said you guys had to pick up the slack, I didn't realize. Jim or Candy. Boom. All right. Let's go.
That price with a gold mounting and diamonds, you could not.
Oh,
get
we
a real
forgot to
ruby
play
in
a
the store.
pricing game.
And this is the new kid on the lot. This is
Oh, is this the thing we already watched? Okay, let me just skip. Okay.
These are not. Now, we don't have a job if you don't buy anything, but...
We don't have a job if you don't buy anything. Oh, man. Thanks, Michelle, for guilting me into buying something I don't need. Yeah, this is... I think you guys are...
When we see deals like this, and we have been in the business...
All right, so show me
for
that.
30
Okay,
years.
actually, I can see it from here. There is that cut on her finger. So now that the game is underway, maybe from this far away, you'd be like, well, Steve, that's being a little too... But we've seen the close-up. It's bad. She's got a cut on her finger, and it's not fit for TV.
Each 60 years experience between...
Oh, was there? How far do I need to go back to hear some anger?
The same whether you buy these or not. Now, we don't have a job if you don't buy anything, but...
Oh, you're right. She's like, if you don't hurry up and buy these, I'm going to be out of work. God damn it. I'll have to be doing double shifts at the Gossip Shack. All right, yeah. I can see how that would be a thing. All right, well, so far we're hitting some squares.
When we see deals like this, and we have been in the business 30 years each, 60 years experience between the two of us. We know
thumb trick.
exactly what we're
Not on the
looking
board.
at. We know what these go for wholesale. We know what
It's just nice to have
gold goes
Michelle
for
back,
dealer to
honestly.
dealer.
Get to work on rolling my joint.
Would be more than $900.
And finishing my
and
breakfast.
we're going to go lower. Now we have 3 people on the line. We need 2 more people. 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah,
to
caller
get 2
count.
people.
So I came
Caller
from
count.
very high
Don't
jewelry
forget
stores. I
caller
started with
count.
Bailey Banks and Biddle, and you don't see much color jewelry of any type in the jewelry stores because the jewelry stores, they really don't buy the right way. They go to the jewelry shows and they pay full price from the designers and the manufacturers. That ring, they would probably buy it without a name in it, what, 3,500, 3,000, 3,500, maybe even 4,000.
Right.
Tom, you got it. It's going to be 7,900, could even be higher. We're under $900 and we're going to go lower. We need a couple more people on the line.
Oh, there's one more. You know what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got them.
Okay.
We got them.
You ready?
I do it. But
Ladies
I
and gentlemen,
feel
we
it.
got 'em.
$100 off,
I wanna feel it.
$799.99. Nobody can touch that price. No jeweler, no wholesaler, no manufacturer. It's impossible.
No
These
jeweler.
rubies were
Is
bought
she
at
mugging
full
for the
price
camera?
Before the last month on the auction record was shattered. Now this is in every trade magazine. They're talking about the Mozambique ruby.
What is
This
she
is the talk
doing?
of the town, and they're gonna old price before the last month on the auction record was shattered. Now this is in every trade magazine. They're talking about the Mozambique ruby.
I mean, that has to count for something, right? Whatever that was. By the way, this might be the best their set has ever looked. There isn't a single cardboard box. I mean, there's nothing fancy about it, but there's just nothing stupid or distracting either. So, fair play to them.
This is the talk of the town, and they're gonna go crazy in price. We'll probably never see anything like this again. We probably won't be buying any more Mozambique rubies.
Easy for you to say.
Did he just pull a... Oh, my God. Simple Jack? He just started talking like Simple Jack. Like, that's all I can say because anything else I might say or mimic would get me canceled. And I can't afford to get canceled. I've built up an audience of 2.
They're going to go crazy in price. We'll probably never see anything like this again. We probably won't be buying any more Mozambique rubies.
Easy for you to say. You and your Mozambique
We
ruby.
probably will not be buying these anymore or for a while because right now they are on fire. My gosh. Remember I told you, Michelle and I told you how to get your jewelry for free. Buy 2 and sell 1.
Sell one. I'm telling you right now.
Look
That's
at
the
that.
real
Wow,
deal.
that is...
These are sell 1.
Sell one.
That is
I'm telling you
top
right
shelf
now.
thumb trick right there. Look at that thumb go.
That's the real deal.
Damn.
These are natural now. These are untreated Mozambique. And they are just stunning. They have that beautiful chromium, just like a Burma ruby. They have that beautiful glow, just like the Burma ruby.
When you got
Michelle,
that
put a light on that
glow,
one more time so they
Okay.
can see
you
it.
No,
realize
no,
when you
look,
got that
This
glow.
is option 1 right here. Look, let me pull this
Yeah,
out.
that's
Let
gotta
me
be
make
on
sure
there.
I'm telling them right.
Look at that ruby.
Let me make sure I'm telling them
Ma-
right.
10
yeah.
out of 10 scale. Look at that ruby.
Buy more than one to
Hang on.
make a
Cannot
profit.
believe that is in
You know
gold
what?
with diamonds.
Yeah, they're backwards on
Michelle,
the
it's
thing.
almost a carat and a half.
Hang on, I made a mistake though. I got to clarify.
And it's like,
this is option
let's say, okay,
one,
this
I'm
is
sorry.
$800, right? And
And
you
this
buy
is
it.
option
They're basically
Okay,
saying,
so
well,
we're
you
gonna
can
have
buy
to
this for
call back
800
in.
and turn it right around and sell it for 1,200
Okay.
without a blink of an eye. That's like, well, if it were that simple, if selling for 1,200 was next to
yeah.
automatic,
Oh yeah.
why
they
aren't
got
you
Miranda
guys
cards
selling
yet.
it for 1,200?
So yeah,
your personal shopper number is
Like-
on,
you can
is
fix
on the
that.
screen there.
You can
It's
get
just
that.
Oh my
simple
God,
logic
Diamond,
like that
don't
that
miss
makes
this.
all of their
I
I don't know how
pricing
many we have, but
nonsense.
that hit a carat and a half.
How
Oh my
many
gosh,
are
it
there?
would scream through the roof.
Yeah, I get it. But what I'm saying, okay, so they're
78's
saying
not
it's
a
worth.
lot.
I was just coming up with an
Not a lot for our
example
network.
figure.
Well,
It doesn't
we're
really
gonna-
matter.
we're gonna
The
see
whole
what we
point
can do
is,
about that.
okay,
That was an entire
you
parcel
buy
of
it and
rubies
then
that they
you
bought.
sell it for
78
twice
left.
the
difference
price,
between us and a jewelry
and therefore
store,
the one you get is
we'll
free.
go buy
Fine.
these from the mine, and we'll
But what
have
I'm
an
saying
entire
is,
table covered
if
in
they're
rough
so
rock.
convinced
We have
it's
our own cutting
easy to
center.
sell this
Make our
ring for
mounting.
$1,600,
This
then
is
why
no
aren't
way to
they?
compete with us. And now we have they're
Mystery
still giving us some
website.
closeouts.
Not on the board.
They're still pulling stuff out of the warehouse and stuff. I
That's
don't
a
know how
weird
we're doing
looking
that for
ring, by the way.
$799.99. You go to most of your
Got that
jewelry
red
stores, at
eyeball
that
in the
price,
middle. I don't like
You're
it.
not going to get a real ruby. You will get a lab-grown ruby. Not going to get this price.
Thank
not on the
you.
Mozambique, not the new king, not especially not at the new prices. I have no idea what the new prices are, but
This
I
guy
don't
look
sucks.
at
know.
auction record one more time so they'll see it. 'Cause
Okay.
This is Christie's.
E-
have
Even
the auction
Michelle's
record
trying to
again.
cut him off
I'd
now.
love you to put that light on it one more time.
Lori, I'm sorry, honey.
Pearl Pyramid
you
Scheme?
Can
That-
you
that's
can't, if
nothing
you're
to
on
do
the
with
app,
Pearl
you
TV,
can,
right?
Look
just
at that.
cancel it and then get the other one, or call your customer service representative.
Or is that for
your
Pearl
personal service.
Cream?
It's an easy switch
The
out.
Burma Killer. Look at that. The Burma Killer.
The
Wow.
Burma Killer?
That is amazing. Okay.
So bright, so clean.
And
That
I
sounds
gotta
sort of
tell you,
politically
this is
insensitive.
amazing. And if you're new, we're the fastest growing shopping network in the country. And that is
Now, wait a minute. You might be, Michelle, the only growing shopping channel. Never mind the fastest. You might be the only, because all the other ones are going under. They're trending downward. They're on the verge of, if not already, bankrupt. So for you to say you're the number one growing channel, I mean, it's really... I'm the number one growing reaction channel for home shopping. Did you know that? Number one.
That is you, so thank you.
Thank you very much.
We would not be here without you. And I get it, because when I first got this job, I was watching the network, and I thought, well,
I don't know
could be a
anything about
loss
this
leader.
Pearl thing either. This sounds like
Second
some like
item.
Great Gatsby, like
Third
know,
item.
too
I picked
rich
up
to
the
know what
phone.
else to
I'm like,
do with your
how
time
are the
kind of thing.
lights on? Because that's not the cost of that. You could not have a ruby cut
Michelle's got that sort of
polished
sweater on that normally you only
and
wear when you're
mounted
sick.
in gold.
That is such
for
a
$800.
I'm sick sweater.
Dealer call, at manufacturing.
dealer
Hand me a
Oh,
box of
couldn't do it.
tissues. I'm not going
Without
anywhere.
Diamond One.
I'm a designer. I
This
know
is an
manufacturing costs.
amazing opportunity.
This cannot be duplicated. Nobody could duplicate this. If you own a jewelry store, you couldn't do it. If your brother is a manufacturer,
I've got a
you couldn't do
digital.
it. It's impossible.
I got a 3D printer.
10,000
I
a
could
carat
duplicate
is
this.
reasonable.
Oh, wait a minute. Count the dead air.
Saturated ruby.
See, he knows.
There's no comparison, but look at the price.
Tony doesn't care
The
about
ruby
dead
we're
air.
showing you, the
Most
same
people
ruby, you could
do.
take it, put a big name on it, one of those real big box stores, be $10,000-$12,000 in platinum or 18 karat. This is the French company. We're under $800. I know it makes no sense, but keep in mind we are the second largest manufacturer of jewelry in the world. My gosh, if you call in, we'll send you one for $160.
You're number
That's
two.
all you got to pay today.
On bonus pay.
$160. You kidding me?
On bonus pay.
Look,
On bonus pay.
look, they're going lower.
Imagine,
Look at the red area.
I mean,
All these
the,
gone.
Oh, make
the
it rain.
jewelry
They're all
industry
gone. They
is
have
like
gone out of the
a
warehouse and
trillion
gone.
dollar
I
industry, and they're saying they're the second
Steve,
biggest
I want to
like
feel
sales or
your
distributors or whatever in
passion
the
this
world.
Price drop. I mean,
So that must mean a lot of money is
I mean, they're
flying
passing
around.
on TV.
throw it off a
Where is it on this screen?
lid.
They took a little bit more off to help.
They
you.
did a final, not final?
$769. They're giving them away. They want them all gone. Closing a lot of things out of the vault, out of the warehouse. So there's your chance.
Yeah,
You
the
could get a
Barbie
real-
movie.
Not just a real ruby.
Yeah.
But now the rarest ruby in the world.
I don't know what I want to
Most
say
expensive
about
at
the
auction in
Barbie
world.
movie yet because
For
I
the
haven't
price
seen it.
of a
I'm not.
synthetic
I never
or
was
laboratory made. A real
before
ruby.
or
Not
now that
treated,
I've kind of got an
treated.
idea of
These
what
are natural.
what's going on there,
I
and
can
I'm
hear
only
you, Fabian.
taking everybody's opinions about it at face
Wow.
value until I
Only
see it.
10 sold. We're going to have to move on.
Hey Terry, what's going
Here's your
on?
chance to get a ruby solitaire. That needs to be on. That needs
Well,
to be
apparently,
on
Marcia,
Ruby
unless
somewhere.
people are being overly
Oh.
sensitive,
know
it's
what?
a pretty much
Anniversary, I don't care. It
no
just,
sub-
a Tuesday
like
ring,
no
who cares?
subtlety
Laundry
whatsoever,
ring.
man-hating kind of movie.
They're gorgeous.
They really are.
Now I understand there's a
They
lot of
are
people out there who are
gorgeous, and they're
butthurt
real,
about again anything
and
woke
they're not
related,
even
anything about
$800.
empowering, anything other than white men.
$737.
So if you make a movie where apparently white men are
you
sort
will
of
buy
second
these
fiddle,
whether you
then
want to
I
or
can
not.
see
They're trying to
people
give 'em away. You're
instantly
welcome.
getting butthurt
telling you what.
with no real
Let's
reason.
lower the lights and watch
However,
the fluoresce.
I don't
This
care
is
how much
fun.
you went and spent in a high-end
That doesn't
store, you could
necessarily
not
mean
get a
it's
better
not
ruby than
possible
these
for a
No.
movie to
10
be
on a 10 scale.
heavy-handed,
They're AAA.
preachy as
They're the most
shit,
perfect
and
cherry
basically
red you
saying
can get
men
in a ruby.
suck,
This is what every ruby
which, you
wishes
know.
they look like.
I am
yeah,
happy
every
about the
ruby
fact that
wishes
we
they
live in a
look like.
world
In my
where
opinion,
it
they're
seems like a
flooding,
level
because
playing
remember,
field.
If it's not in
If
platinum,
there's
they
going to be
pop
tons
out
and
and
tons of
we're
movies
black.
about men
Look
just
at
Look at this.
Look at that ruby.
being
Let's
sort
make
of
it really
You
dark.
see it from across the room.
shitty
Let's
and
make it
just
super dark.
object-
Color
objects
so intense you could see it from across
because
the room.
women sort of had to fill that role in Hollywood for a long
Look
ass
at
time.
that.
Can
Well,
we
then
make it
great.
black in
We got a
here?
level
Just
playing
like
field.
Completely dark.
And if we got a level playing field,
No, it's
can we
fine.
stop making message
It's
movies
fine.
and maybe go back to
Michelle,
making
this is
movies that
dark
were
for sure.
entertaining? Maybe still had a point to it. Maybe still made you think about something.
One time I had it setting on
But
this
not
black hump
necessarily,
and all the lights were out.
gender
and
battles
I found it
or
with this, and it just
all this
Look
other
at that.
divisive
look
shit
at
that
that.
I'm just
Rudolph
really.
can
Oh, my
take a knee.
Michelle,
Like,
that
I want
was-
everybody
can
again.
guide
I
the-
want
we
everybody
can
to have
guide
the
the
equal
sleigh.
opportunity
That'd
for
be like
everything they want to do.
Santa.
All right, we're gonna
But
have
man,
to move on.
Hollywood
Thank
really
you,
does
everyone
have a
who got
way
those.
of
Again,
shoving
it's not a
messages
tough
down
decision.
your
Now we're
throat
under- Now, if you call
and
if you want one, it's under
using
$150,
a
all you have to pay on your
property
card today
as like a
is
shield for it.
$147.60
And
for budget pay.
And everybody pays the final
And the weird thing
price
about the
on
Barbie
bonus
thing,
pay.
it's like
Budget pay.
Is it budget?
Mattel is going to make a shit ton of money off of this
Don't
movie,
mess with
which great for them.
I
You know, they
look
got a
at
hit
the
on their
bargains
hands.
Right here.
But, like,
$1,797.
Mattel
No
is
order.
simultaneously cool
We're
about the
wrong,
movie
just shy of
basically
a kid and a
taking
half.
Don't
Barbie
even
and
know.
going, yeah,
That
this was a
looks
terrible
Burma Rose.
idea.
That
Well,
looks like a good
It
movie.
really made young girls
And that's pre-owned.
think
Probably
about
Hell
things in a way they
pre-owned.
shouldn't
No name,
have.
pre-owned.
And, you know, the
pre-owned.
character played by
Boy, look at the
Margot
color on these.
Robbie
Pre-owned. Jim's
Michelle, this really is the
like
Burma killer.
is
Look at
made
the
aware of this, and she feels
All right, what's
terrible,
coming
and
up
she's
next?
got to, you know, make the wrong things
no,
right and
the
figure, you know, I don't know, but it's like it's
no,
still
the
your Barbie doll,
Mozambique
Mattel. You still
material
sold the shit
is not
and made
like
billions
the,
over the course of like 5
Moroccan
generations.
Or, the Burmese.
But now you're gonna
or
basically say,
anything
"Oh,
like
yeah, we-
that. They have
never
this
mind all that."
actually, just
I
broke
don't know.
all auction records.
It's weird.
The highest selling.
I just wanna see a
sound
movie
at
where, like-
auction ever was a ruby. It broke its
I don't
own
know, like
record.
million.
make a
that is
story and then
because
within the story
these
put in a
have
message. Just don't
a lower
take a
chromium
property,
content,
come up with a
lower
message.
iron
And then
content, and
shoehorn in
they
a story.
have-
Like the
excuse me,
story
a
now
lower
seems to be
vanadium
the
content,
last
and they have
segment
an
of a movie these
undertone
days.
of iron,
Should be the
which
first.
gives it an
don't know.
incredible.
That's all my
clarity,
take on
color,
Barbie without seeing.
crystallization,
Oppenheimer,
and
I'm
it
also kind of like,
fluoresces
I don't know.
more
I mean, I'm
than
definitely
any
interested
ruby.
in the
Oh,
whole,
They just glow
It
in the
is
studio.
unbelievable.
story of
What a beautiful
the
red
nuclear
these are. Red is
age.
the rarest color in nature. There's your chance.
and I'm sure Nolan
That's
handles it
almost
well. But at the same
$700 on
time, the
these.
guy just can't stop making
Call
3-hour
it and get one.
movies.
If you just spend $147.60
I want to see it in a theater.
on budget pay, we'll send one to you, and then you'll have 4
All right, let me catch up with
payments
chat
no
here.
interest.
And I'm hearing a lot of people are
No,
doing the
it's not me, it's
Barbieheimer
Tammy.
experience,
She
which is
said,
going to see
"OMG,
Barbie and
bye-bye, you
Oppenheimer
got bonus
back to back.
pay."
Daniel, I tried to watch both
But
Afraid, but
I
I
was on
think
vacation
it's
too
only
long.
paid and Rotten Tomatoes
No,
scored it pretty low.
oh wow.
It's only paid.
I
don't know what you mean by only paid.
There's a lot happening here. 63
inclusion.
points.
Sounds good. I'm seeing with
Red
women and
Ruby.
gay men.
Thank you
Saw
for that.
Oppenheimer. Oh, how was Oppenheimer?
1,728,
Marsha saw
millimeter,
Oppenheimer. It was very
Holy
good.
moly.
Thought provoking.
They have
Robert Downey is amazing.
we're gonna
Gratuitous
have a
nude
call.
scene that bothered me. Had absolutely no need for it. Hey,
Ooh,
Russ
is it-
Meyer had no need for nudity, but we still love Russ Meyer, don't we?
Donnie.
Cheese and rice.
My son's dance
Wonderful, and
class,
that is
musical
gorgeous.
theater, makes their
Okay.
performance
Michelle,
based
every
on
single
whatever
section
has been released in the last year. I'm waiting to
Signs
see
are-
if it's a
those are
Barbie
dragonflies,
performance, and I
babe.
doubt
Sign
I
is a
can
butterfly.
talk him
Sign
into
like-
that.
Are they?
Those
What
are
I have heard
butterflies.
is that Ryan Gosling absolutely
Well,
kills
Right,
it in the
right,
movie.
real
Like
long
he's the
tail.
funniest thing in the
Whatever.
movie. Like all the
band is
jokes
the tail.
that the audiences are laughing at are provided by him.
Actually, look at it. Could go either way. I think it's butterflies.
So if there is something,
Beautiful butterfly.
I got a feeling it's a movie
All
that's
right.
gonna have,
What is coming up?
you know, it's gonna have a
Solitaire?
production design
Ooh,
that's
this broke
gonna.
a carrot and a half.
You can't help but admire.
That gets
If
very,
Ryan Gosling's
very,
funny,
very
that's going to
expensive
help
in Ruby.
carry the
Michelle, do
movie
you
as
have
well.
one of these?
But yeah, the messaging thing.
Meaning here at the
Just
desk
Hollywood, just
or
take a
in
break.
general?
Take a break.
The desk.
I do
Not
not.
every single
You see,
movie
we'll
you
get
put
one
out
of these,
has
you can
to
see
be
the
a
lit up. There's only
message.
Okay.
26 of these.
Like
Okay.
again, I'm
Let's
all
say
about
hello, because we
representation,
keep,
but if every movie is just
we're
like,
always getting joined
what's the
by,
next way
new
to
people,
talk about representation?
and
Like,
we're getting what's the
it's like you're
difference
trying to
between
like speed it
Mozambique
up. It's like you're doing a
and,
speed run of like
Nile
social
Sarubi?
change.
Everything. The
Like
quality.
we're not
of this
we're not in a
ruby
hurry.
sets
We're
it
making
apart.
progress.
Niasa rubies aren't nice.
Sound like
they
time's running out.
absolutely are.
Yeah, imagine if the civil rights movement was
My
something where
Prius
it's like, okay, you guys have precisely 8
car.
months to get this to work,
and then
or else it'll never happen.
Tesla
Like, no, just take your time, pick your spots to
So,
say
yeah.
what you got to
These are
say.
mine. I'll
but
give my opinion.
don't
The-
dominate the entire
Ni-
damn
Niasa Ruby is from the
film
same
industry with
area
this.
of Mozambique, but
I've
There's
already
not
had to
that many
suffer
of
through an
them.
entire
It's a
generation of
prize ruby for
superhero
collectors.
movies. Now it's
I
just
think
going to be
just
an
more quantity.
entire generation of
Well,
The retail market knows
messaging
the
of
pure
stuff that I
Mozambique.
already
Well,
knew
it's just a
inherently
different
without being
area.
told. Like,
well, it's the
yeah, maybe.
it's that
And that's the other
iron
thing.
that
You're
makes them so
likely
clean,
either
so
preaching
red,
to the
Well,
choir with this sort of
crystallized,
thing,
and
or you're pissing off people
these
that are
have
never going to
every
change their mind
Yeah,
anyway.
but,
So what's
they're
the
both
point?
very rare rubies.
Just
Yep.
make a movie with a good story.
Okay.
Whoa. They just went down to
Sorry, am I,
$19.99
Yeah.
I get distracted when I'm rolling
down
joints.
to $12.99.
Okay.
Sex
to
thing. Wait a minute. What did I?
$999.99.
Gratuitous sex was a core part
For
of
this.
That broke
Russ
the
Meyer
tier half,
movies.
the
He
tier
wasn't
six.
trying to
Okay,
make
hang on.
anything.
Right now we're $9.99.
Yeah, yeah, Marcia, you don't have to defend.
How many
I'm
people
just
do we need?
Carrot-
Five people
I'm just
on the line to
making a
lower the price.
reference
That is a
for
carrot
the sake of
52,
comedy when it
8
comes to
by
Russ
6
Meyer.
millimeter.
You know, it's-
And then you have 2.60 grams
Yeah,
of 10 karat gold.
of course,
And
there was a
then you
need
have
for Russ
diamonds
Meyer.
for a carat
An entire
60 total.
generation needed him.
So,
A generation
wow.
of boys who
Yeah,
didn't have
I'll
access
I'll do
to
it.
Playboys or
large
Sears
ruby.
catalogs.
That is large and in charge.
You would
I mean,
not want to buy that in a retail store.
did his
or
job.
oh,
jewelry.
you
Oh
would
my God! Look
no,
at this. Look at this.
no.
Look at this. Thing.
Oh
Look at the
yeah,
line.
I
Look
saw
at
that
It's
too.
crazy.
Uh,
I thought it
try
was
to
the
get
Burma
away
Ruby,
with
the
that
Burma
in
Ruby.
a
Look at this.
small town.
Here's
Is
the
that the
new
name of
the
the
Burma
song?
Ruby killer right here. That is insane.
Yeah, I mean, this is even
Yep.
if you have
I mean, that whole thing is tough because
a Burmese ruby or another. Get this, because you
There
really
aren't any
need this in your
explicit
collection because
lyrics,
The mines are depleting.
in my point of view.
This doesn't come in vast
and you can make a
quantities.
very good
And
argument for
even
what the
if
subtext
it
is,
comes out of the mine,
what the
that doesn't
messaging
mean that it's
is.
gem quality.
And I would probably
So,
lean toward it being what they
I
were doing.
think,
But at the
there
same time,
must
it's
be
kind of like a
something
lot of
that
things in the legal world. You
They
got to
need
have
prove that
hard
we're not
evidence.
saying this isn't their fault. This is our fault because this is a
And
carat
Miranda Lambert
52
and the selfie. Oh yeah, that was
Mozambique
kind of.
ruby
I only saw
with
that little.
diamonds and gold.
I figured that happens
They
a
just
lot
told
though.
me if we can get
I've
5
seen
people
plenty
on
of
the line, they're gonna do
Performers
something crazy.
stop on the stage and be
above
like, "Hey, cut that
$500,
shit
it's
out,"
gonna be
whether it
crazy.
be
5 people,
overuse of the
and
phone or
I
something
bet
else.
You know, who's gobbling
I
up
don't
all
really
these
give a
rubies?
damn
I bet
about
Japan.
that.
'Cause they buy
I
up
thought the way
all
she did it
rubies
was
now. I bet
rude.
They're scrambling now to get all the Mozambique.
You know,
they can.
especially if you're
The auction
you're doing a
record just
concert
happened
and
last
she's
month
yelling
in
at
June
like some
Christie's.
girls there in the front row,
Shattered-
so you know that
shattered the Burma
those
Ruby record. This is
seats
now
or
the new
tickets or
king.
whatever cost a
Something
shit ton of
crazy. How
money.
many
They
people
pay
you
their
have around,
tickets.
None.
You're allowed to
Let's
bring your
get
phone in
1
there. You
minute
know you live in a world where
to
everybody's
get
whipping their phone
5
out all the time, so
people
they
on
do
the
it in the
line.
middle of a
We didn't
concert.
say-
No other
Okay.
no other
All
stunt,
right,
no other
now we have
thing.
4 people.
Just
we need
whipping
to
out
get on
the-
phone.
and
We didn't
you
say
gotta-
you had to buy it. We just
You gotta
said
get
you
all
had to
butthurt
call.
about it, stop
we
the
need
song.
3 people. 3 more people. Come on in.
You could have
Come
kept
on
through the
in,
song,
let's
and
do
the
this thing,
other
chicken wing,
99.9% of the
because
crowd
take
wouldn't have
one
known
for
the difference.
team, 'cause everybody that buys it gets the low price. There's another one we need. Wait, 1, 2, 3.
All right,
we need
Michelle's
2
in
more.
rare
2
form.
more. Dose,
Shop
mas,
LC had a
dose,
power
mas,
outage
dose,
last night.
mas, dose, mas. Come on. Come
Wait,
on.
Pool, have you been
don't
here the
have
whole
to buy
time?
it. Does it go?
Or am I just
one
going
more.
nuts?
Uno mas, uno mas, uno mas. Oh, yes, we got it.
Okay, she's acting nuts. This has to be some kind of square. Right? See, this is the problem. We've already cashed out on the Michelle squares, except for staring blankly ahead. Plus, I'm also just talking my way through bingo. Let me catch up with chat again. Yeah, Pool, welcome to the thingamajig. Odessa Cathedral is the biggest piece of news. Yes, the country is what everyone is talking about. Shop LC, can you remind us hear her song? Oh, Michelle's song?
Do it.
All right, well, let's just go back. Oh my God, look at this crazy ass woman. I love her. Love her, love her, love her. Oh wait, Dad is staring at the camera thinking it's comedy. That's staring at the camera thinking it's comedy. She wants you to laugh at that, folks. What is going on? I'm left clicking. What do you want from me?
Everybody that buys it gets the low price. There's another one we need. Wait, 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more. 2 more. Dos mas, dos mas, dos mas, dos mas. Come on. Come on. You don't have to buy it. Does it go? Oh, 1 more. Uno mas, uno mas, uno mas. Oh, yes, we got it. Do it. Do it.
I want some of what you
Do
took. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
All
we're
right,
gonna
that was
go
an
under
uncomfortable laugh on his
$500. Do we
part.
have all 5 people there?
Whoop. And that's a big.
$499.
Who
Give
matched these
me
two
the
up together?
We'll just put over
Give
a carrot and a half.
Okay.
Natural ruby.
Okay, I'll count it. I'll count it. We need all the help we can get.
For
Bean.
under the
We got. We have to. We have to.
Give me the bean.
The
Gilbert loves that
beans.
bean
Oh, my
graphic.
God.
Beans will be on the
Roll
next
Roll
card.
that
I promise.
beautiful bean footage. What?
Roll that beautiful.
3
Oh my God! They got a
years to get a
bargain
graphic.
beans
And
graphic.
footage.
Look at the peas.
Oh, my
Graphic.
God, that's a
They're not even
costume jewelry.
Roll
beans.
that
They're
beautiful bean
peas.
footage.
Wait, I could be wrong. Is a legume a bean? And are peas legumes? Are beans? Are peas beans? Is what I'm trying to say. Are peas beans? And if this is an obvious question with an obvious answer, I'm sorry. But apparently chat is stumped because nobody's saying shit. What are you all Googling it? Beans are a subset of legumes. Well, I guess the number one question is here. Is this a stupid way to show beans by showing us peas? Yes, it did, Terry. She should have a whole lot of energy tonight. Wait, you think? You don't Google? You think? What kind of strategy is this? Your own mind. Yes, it is a stupid way to show beans, but maybe it's a southern thing. Okay, fair enough. I just want to acknowledge it was
It's what?
just a really
3
stupid
years
graphic.
to get a graphic, and by golly, I don't care who knows it. I want
By
you to look
golly,
at
I don't
this. Somebody
care
come
who
here and
knows
look at
it.
this. This is a $500
Patrick Swayze gave me a
natural,
big kiss,
mine
and
from
by
the
God, I
earth,
don't care who knows it.
Untreated, 8x6 millimeter, carat 52 Mozambique ruby, surrounded by diamonds
Rocca.
and 2.60 grams of 10 karat gold, weighing in at 1 carat 60. And there's
Natural.
23 left.
Yeah, that other
No
this
treatment natural.
guy.
Dealers,
Oh
you need to
man,
be on the line for Christmas time. You know what you can get for this, Michelle. $39.
he is out of his element.
Oh,
Without a
daggone.
name, Michelle.
I want you to look.
That's crazy right there.
Somebody come here and look at this.
Somebody come.
What
Oh wait,
on
it's
earth
it's
is that?
vague, but that's oh, but the square says drops name, so I can't get around it. I was gonna say she's asking somebody on set to come look at this, but the whole point is they got to mention a name. Scott, yes, I know the Orioles are the best. Yes, 99 games into the season. 63 to go. God damn, 2 more months. Oh my God, when we get to September, it's going to be lit. Ah!
That. What? I don't know what's going on with the.
It's oversized, heavily
It's like
Newsflash, guys.
It's like robot
Michelle
hands.
doesn't know
That's-
what's going on.
That is horrid. $5,800.
I know.
$500.
You know what? I
Oh, you think
almost
Chunky
wanna buy that
moonlights
to
at Shop
liberate the
LC?
stone, 'cause that is unacceptable.
Now that's
Well,
desperation.
that's one of the.
That
If
looks
Chunky
like
is
Ruby
working
Prison.
QVC and Shop
That looks like
LC.
Ruby Prison.
Well, I guess, he does need the extra money to pay for all the hair dye jobs and mohawk cuts and sleeve tattoos and facial piercings and every other, like, boring, unoriginal way to draw attention to yourself that's been,
last month.
like, out passe for, like, a
2023,
generation
wasn't it last
now.
month?
Whatever thing you
I
can do
think
there,
so.
Chunky.
That said 2022. I think it was
Hell,
last
even
month,
just the name
2023.
Chunky.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
his real name is Larry. But no, call me
Mind-blowing.
chunky.
You know,
It's
the auction record
catchy.
was
It's
June of
memorable. I'm trying to build a
2023, so
brand here.
the
You
graphic
know,
was wrong. 4 sold.
when people say chunky, you want them to immediately think of
On
a
budget pay, it's only
48-year-old
$100. So
man
call in if you
with a
love the
purple
ring.
mohawk.
The $500 scares you. Just pay $100 on your card today, and we'll send you the ring.
Chunky.
No credit check. And then you'll make 4 more payments, $100 stretch over 4 months, and you own the ring. And Christmas is coming.
Okay, have a look at this. Now this is
Looky
not us
here.
saying it. This is GIA saying.
Why can't you say
okay?
looky here,
The
Michelle? That would be
Gemological
so much
Institute
better.
of America. This is the most respected gemological institute, and yeah, we can. They gave it to us.
Yeah, these are all like
These
good
are our
QVC squares. Wait, dead
Okay,
air.
well then I'll just read
Nope,
it to
not
you.
enough.
Mozambique rubies have become the most common ruby in the international marketplace since their discovery in 2008. Okay, 2008 is a blip on the gemological radar. These were just discovered in 2008, and it takes a minute to
Hey now,
find
Terry.
it. And then everybody
My
goes,
feelings for Mary may
man,
have
what's
waned
gonna
over the
happen?
last
And
several
then they
months,
gotta,
but that
like,
doesn't
keep it
mean I
quiet
still don't have a
and
little
then get the
bit
license,
of
and then,
competition in me.
there's a lot of
Chunky,
razzmatazz
if
that
you
happens.
want
That
to
tells you
battle
where
for
it
Mary's
goes.
Now
affections,
the auction record got shattered. Now
consider
they're
it
gobbled up.
game
A lot
on,
of people that
buddy.
have now they're going to be gobbled up.
You messed with the wrong dude,
Unheard
Chunky.
of a
They
decade
told us.
ago.
They told us we'll never see ruby at this price again in our lifetime.
Unheard of a decade ago, but now make up a
The Mozambique
significant
ruby
part
is
of the
still
ruby
fairly new to the
sold
market.
at
It was
major
sold in
trade shows.
cabochon form,
and
whatever
these
that
are
is.
more valuable
Sorry if I
than
mispronounced. In
African
1991 at the
rubies.
Tucson
Now
show.
that the auction record was shattered,
Most
now they're
all
gonna
other
be
rubies
at
from around the
more than
world
the
are
Burma
either
ruby.
much lighter or much darker, making
That
them
is
nowhere
Sold,
near
it's
as
not
sought
lot. We have
after as
products
the
available. They
Nyassa
won't go
ruby.
on. They're giving you the ring, folks.
Video on
Mounting
YouTube
costs
says Carolyn
$499.99.
Gracie
Now,
coming
not
back to
a
the
carat
key,
and
but
a half
probably
ruby,
as a
natural
vendor.
ruby from Mozambique.
I kind of
The
remember that
rest is
name.
beyond
I don't know,
even
if,
a Burma ruby,
and
in
I
my
probably
opinion.
would recognize the face
We're
if
not
I
going to take a lot of
looked it up.
airtime. They're giving the stuff away. That's a
So
gift.
I
That's
guess
gift
that's a
from
sign
Shop
at
LC.
least that
no
the
one
Q
can duplicate that price. Not
are,
Absolutely.
if they are
Wholesale,
struggling,
it's not
they're
gonna happen.
not necessarily
Wow.
Old material,
going
and keep
anywhere
in mind, we are the
too
second
soon.
largest
I
manufacturer
mean, why would you be
of jewelry
bringing
in
in
the
nude
world.
people if you're on the
Boy,
verge of?
congratulations. Wait till
going
you
under.
open the box
Well,
and see this ruby.
I guess that does happen too
100%
sometimes.
natural, no treatment.
I
It
don't
is
know.
the real deal, and that's the new king on the hill.
And these are
The new
these
king of
are
the
pit
Jesus,
mines.
Bobby! I
So
told you not to
the-
bring up
the
King of the Hill
mines
during a
aren't deep,
Shop
they're
LC
kind of pit
presentation.
mined.
I have a
Ooh,
narrow
another one down is the
urethra.
butterfly ring.
It's
Coming up.
The dragonfly ring's coming up. You say
Let me hear that
potato.
snort again, please. Okay, I need that
You
as a
say
drop. I need that
potato.
as a sound effect. Holy shit.
You say potato. You say potato, and I
It's
say
a butterfly.
potato.
A beautiful butterfly ring.
That's exactly how not that goes. You say potato and I say potato. Okay. So you both say it the same way. That's kind of goes against the point of the thing, but okay. Whoops. What happened here? I went back. and-
It's sketched. It's
Oh,
discussed.
my.
It's months and months. It cost more than $1,500.
Oh, wait.
to
Anchor.
come up.
Is Anchor here? You know how I feel when Anchor's away. Still my favorite pun.
And agree on this design before you put metal, stones, anything.
Now, we showed the Madani website. There were rings for $300,000 and $400,000 and even higher.
God.
This is a real high-end design.
All right, guys, look, we're an hour in. We've got our taste of Michelle. Maybe Tony will be on with her tomorrow night. We're never going to get bingo here. I mean, come on, let's be honest. Look at this. Could these knocked off squares be any farther apart from each other? And again, we're not even going to get a ladies and gentlemen out of this. We're not even going to get our free square. That's how you know this is a card not fit for bingo. Much like Michelle's fingers are not fit for television, this card is not fit for my stream. So what we're going to do, Lauren was live 10 hours ago, all right? At least it's a new outfit. And by the way, Lauren, if you ever find me, first of all, I am single. Second of all, I'm not here to objectify you, okay? I find your fashion to be super cool, okay? Okay. So just, take that, wow, a 3-hour stream. I'll sit right back and I'll tell a tale of a fledgling shopping channel. What is this? Get to the meat and bone. There, oh my goodness.
And we have day
the shoulders
two
are back.
Of our incredible summer sale going on.
I just like she picks these weird design. Like one thing I really like about cool fashion, and I usually think fashion is just like whatever, but like just sort of like randomness of it all. Like it's sort of like smudged here. There's lines. You know, it's interesting. It's interesting. Oh, those nails are very red, and they kind of clash with the dress. I got to be honest. I don't know if I'm a fan of the red nails.
It's one of our biggest sale events of the entire year, and we're so glad you're with us because this is going to be a day when you can shop till you drop. Next 3 hours, we've got incredible pieces. We are still bringing brand new, and this is where we are taking all of our pricing, our incredible pricing, as is every day. We are making.
Well, I mean, nobody actually says potato, right? Nobody says potato.
Even better, discounting tremendously for you, but then you get an extra $100 off everything you purchase in the show. So we are really excited that you are with us today to shop, to save, to kick back, enjoy a little summertime, maybe shopping experience. And we've got a really, really beautiful
maybe they
selection
figured
today,
out
as we
the
on
metric
Sundays,
system is a
nice
better method of
some really
measurement.
Big closeouts, as we like to see
But
during
at least
the
we
sale,
say
but also brand new
potato
items
normally.
that are also going on sale. So we really do take into account that a lot of you watch the show frequently, often, every day. So you're not only looking for pieces.
Well, no wonder they call it potato chips crisps, because they feel too embarrassed to say potato chips, because it sounds stupid. All right, so we got Lauren. A reaction to a Duran Duran song. Ooh, somebody just watched Hereditary. And, yeah, don't forget to put those thumbnails up. Yeah, the classic cover your mouth with your hand. And then, I'm looking away. I can't help it. It's so scary. There's actually a reaction channel on here called I Hate Horror Movies, or I really don't like horror movies, or I can't stand horror movies. Guess what specific genre of movies this person reacts to? Oh, you got it right. Don't even need to type it in. And it's like, yeah, that's your whole gimmick. It's like you're pretending to not like a genre of movie and then sit there and freak out at every little stupid jump scare, because that's going to get you views. Now, who am I to, no shame in that game, I guess. I don't know. I wish I was smart enough to figure out a way to just manipulate my audience in a larger number. I don't know. Paul, Marsha, how can I manipulate you guys? Or Terry, you guys got any ideas? Danielle, what can I do? How do I manipulate you guys? I'm working on it. All right. We have not gone to QVC, HSN, or pretty much anywhere yet. It's the second hour. We're just going to check in. It's Sunday night. We're just manipulate 4. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We're doing some we're doing.
And I'm getting a
Oh no.
machine that has.
Okay, we have ourselves a screenshot here. Hold on. Things are happening. Right out of the gate with the Q, I know the Q. They're sort of the big corporation, like bad guys of the home shopping industry, but sometimes I'll just say squat for that one. She's doing her squats.
Has been raved about by all the women out there, and guys too.
Wait a minute. Why are the women raving? Why is there a difference in gender reaction to this device? Why did genders play a
right?
Why?
Who really want to get a full body workout. Let's talk about that.
People aboard finally tell us that there's two things they tell us. One, it's
Wow.
so fun to do. Isn't
It
this
is,
fun?
And I'm totally
No, it's
feeling
not.
it right here.
Look, every time he does it, the thing is kind of shaken. God, there's nothing worse than an unstable piece of exercise equipment.
Here in my tushy.
And people
And my ab, and my core.
And the core, because those two work together. So the glutes are the largest muscle group in the body. And I'm a little ahead of
Yeah, for you maybe. Brain is my largest muscle, pal.
breath.
Right.
And
Right, we
that's
both are.
why if we sit on it all day,
Right.
we get snoozy glutes, and then our posture suffers, and that's why we get knee
Snoozy
problems.
Did he say like snoochie boochies? What the fuck?
And I'm a little out of breath.
Right.
And
Right, we
that's
both are.
why if we sit on it all day,
Right.
we get snoozy glutes, and then our posture
Snoozy glutes. Okay.
suffers, and that's why we get
Cousin of Swoozy Kurtz, I guess. I don't know.
knee problems because we walk like this instead of walking our glutes and walking with our glutes.
Well, I'm just
I'm
going
out
to
of breath. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, we
I
both
walk
are.
ass
I'm
first.
just going to talk to you about sitting for a second because I hurt my knees. And so challenges, what are we doing? I don't have
you
a
hurt
little
your
chair.
nephews?
I'm going to walk back here if you just the reason that it's important to make sure
Get
that
it?
our legs
She
are
hurt-
strong
she hurt her knees?
is that you need to be able to sit down in a
Get it?
chair and get out of it.
Yeah.
You also need
Whoa.
to be able to, this is
You
what's been
show
hurting
off?
me, get out of my car.
Yes.
My flippin' car. I hate it because my knees are in trouble right
Yes.
now. I swing open my door, I get the
she-
one leg out.
Did she pretty much just substitute the word fucking with flippin'? My fucking car.
I hate it because my knees are in trouble right
Yes.
now. I swing open my door, I get the one leg out, and I'm leaning on it, and it is so uncomfortable. Like this hurt. Like I'm like, okay, my knee is in trouble. You also need to be able to use the commode. I
Oh, wait, literally.
literally was using the bathroom.
I literally was taking a shit. Okay. All right. Okay. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? All right. Okay. Hold on. Literally taking a shit.
And pushing off like this.
Oh,
because my-
push. When she said pushing off, I was thinking of something entirely different. Wow. She really has no qualms about giving us all the details, does she? Whew. All right.
My knees were giving me such trouble.
And do you know, Rachel, the number one predictor as we get older
Yes.
of a fall
Yeah.
is lower body strength, weak lower body strength. The number one predictor of falls.
Of falls.
So of falls
Of
as we
falls,
get
just-
older.
yeah. Yeah.
So this is why we work our glutes and our entire
always
lower
thought the
body.
number one-
Total core, I feel it.
Exactly. We haven't
Number
even talked
one,
about the pelvic floor when we get older,
Exactly.
when we sneeze, when we
sneeze
laugh,
last, and then
things
there's-
get a lot. Yeah.
Right.
Glutes, strengthening the glutes, strengthen the
I inhaled
strengthens
too
the
much.
pelvic floor. And so, you know, all these things that happen, this is a
Oh,
way
I
to
love
cheat
it.
aging. Strengthens the pelvic floor.
Get on
And
that
so,
horse.
You know, all these things that happen, this is a way to cheat aging. You know, this is
oh,
what
yeah,
it does.
exactly.
And it feels like you're getting a massage because you have this really nice, stretchy feeling.
It's amazing.
Talking about getting out of a car after a long journey. This
Yeah.
is the first thing I do. I put the bags down, and then I get on the machine because I stretch all these muscles that have just been bunched up
Right.
inside the car.
So let me share with you a couple things. We only have a few minutes. This is something that you must try. Why? Because it's 10 minutes a day. Because as you're watching QVC, you're watching your favorite movie. I'm watching The Bear. I'm kind of obsessed with that series. I think everybody's watching The Bear, which is about the chef in
Cocaine
Chicago.
Bear?
Which is
Yes,
kind of
yes,
amazing. One of the series, and then like also Succession and all those other billions, basically everything that everybody's watching.
Oh, so you're into
but
all the
this is
shows
something that's
that
also
are like
foldable,
passe
right?
now.
I just got off
Foldable.
the- yeah.
When Erica, my wife, invented this,
Yeah.
we were in a studio apartment, so she
I'm
had to
just
get
getting
it fall
into
down. So let
The
me show you. Before I do that,
Sopranos,
let me show you the total
and
body.
Dream On
Please
is
do.
a
Give
really
us the
funny
total
show.
body.
I'd love for you to do a tour.
Maybe I want to do only my core. Maybe I'm like, I did my squats and I want to do only focus on my core.
Yeah.
So look at these core crunches. I get behind the machine, feet on there, and I crunch.
Oh, come
And
on.
it's all
That's not it.
core work. Or
Okay,
maybe,
I'm obsessed with that.
right?
Yes.
Or maybe I want to work my chest, hands like so,
And then you've
and-
got, yes.
and I press, do chest
Absolutely.
presses or
Yep.
tricep crunches.
Yep.
Look at this.
Tri-
or
tricep-
maybe I want to work
what?
my obliques.
Yes.
She has no idea what's going on. Just a whole lot of yups and yes.
So,
And then you've
and-
got, yes.
and I press,
And then you've got yes. Like she'll start a sentence and just end it with yes. Because she doesn't know anything.
do chest
Absolutely.
presses or
Yep.
Absolutely. yes.
tricep crunches.
Yep.
Tricep. Wait, whatever you said? Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Look at this. Or maybe I want to work my obliques.
Yes.
So this is
Yes, that too. You could say anything right now. Maybe you want to strengthen your taint. Yes, that's a great idea. Yes.
your all-in-one total home gym solution.
And that's why the app matters so much, because am I going to see all this on the app? What
all
will I
this is
see
on the app.
Okay.
And you know what's the best thing
app.
about the app?
Okay.
Is you have an entire community.
Stop
thousands of
worrying
people
about apps.
Who support you, who cheer you on. Because
Yes.
the worst thing about working out is that you feel alone, right?
Correct. Yep.
But we connect you with hundreds of thousands of people who have done this and they've made this journey and they say,
I hope I
because
live long
often we
enough
tell
that
ourselves
when
we
I
can't
die,
work out,
there's an
right? We
app
say, oh,
for my
I can never
funeral.
work out, I can't.
Right.
This is the machine.
Or like nobody
that
has to
gets you there. You
physically
don't have to go all the
attend.
way
You
down.
just click
You
on
can
my
just go
app.
home, but
Stay at
it'll
the
meet
top.
Click
you where
on my
you live.
funeral
In
You
fact,
can
we
set this up.
recommend that.
Yep.
You know, and then as you progress, you can do all kinds
You
of
can
look at these prayer
interact,
squats. If
you
I
know,
play
you can
tennis,
open and
Right.
close the
I wanna work
coffin.
these
You just
inside
double
muscles to
click
work,
on the
you know,
coffin to
pickleball.
open and close it.
Side
You
to
know, if
side.
you want
There's a
to see
PA
me or
squat.
not see me.
Okay, so I'm obsessed with this.
There's an app.
Get this home and try it. It does fold down.
Terry.
And we'll show you as
Yeah,
it
this is
folds down.
definitely a clothes
you
hanger.
can get that full body workout. It's 10 minutes a day.
And note to
Clothes hanger / piece of shit that you stub your toe on in the middle of the night trying to walk to the bathroom and take a leak.
to assemble.
Oh, no tools to assemble.
Everything
I love
clicks
it.
in.
No tools to assemble, and you obviously don't have to take the long way over it. You can do like the short way to get over
Take
it.
the
5
long
easy
way
payments of
home.
$60, ships to you for free, 30 days to love it or return it. Look up.
Those are my choices. Love it. Or what if I'm just, what if I like it? What if I don't love it, but I don't want to return it? Is that possible?
The DB method, and you'll see that there's a whole
The DB Sweeney machine. The Doobie Brothers Bowflex.
community. Oh my gosh.
Wheels at the back, lift it up, and
Okay.
away it goes.
Question, how much does it weigh?
29 pounds.
And is there a weight limit?
This
we
is
advise
the
250
greatest
pounds.
Okay, and is
exercise
there a height
equipment
limit?
I've ever
5
used.
feet up to 6'4".
Okay.
Although people on either end of that range have used it with no problem.
I-
My mum is 5 feet.
Yes.
Uses it no problem at all.
I love it, and comes with the mat.
You don't
so it
love
comes
it.
with
Comes with the
everything
mat.
you need. Look at how sleek this is.
Under the bed. In the
Absolutely.
Under
Try
the
it for
bed.
30 days at 5 easy payments.
Oh
of
my God, too much of his balls. Just too much of his balls. This is no good. How about this for a screenshot? Just nuttage. I don't know.
5 easy payments of $60 and shipping to you for free. It is $125 off. And right now in this moment, you're getting something that, again, if you look this up, the big, huge names are using it, but DB stands for...
Ladies, don't act like you don't get your share of a little something. That was a great shot of balls. Now it's time to level the playing field. If you know what I mean. It's time to level the playing field after that. Get my
Grob gesagt,
masculinity
mobiler
back.
Einsatz oder
Hey, it's
gewerbliche
a solar
Nutzung
panel.
ist die Bestellnummer die NX2457 und die 569 und hier Festeinbau mit der 0% Mehrwertsteuervariante, das wäre die MW10.
Could somebody sound an alarm, please?
Kaufe, da sind ja meistens diese fisseligen Werkzeuge dabei,
Ja.
wo man sich auch noch wehtut, weil die so dünnes Material sind. Ich schmeiß die immer.
My belt is struggling to hold my pants up without it warping with all the... Look at how the loops are like... They're like permanently like trying to escape. Like, help!
Gleich weg und nehme ein richtiges Werkzeug. Es macht
He tight... And look, you can even see the strain. He's got this on like one... He's got this on one loop too tight or
einfach
whatever.
mehr Spaß, wenn man
Because in his mind, he's like, well, yeah, I don't need to...
Profi-Werkzeug hat. Und das ist ein richtig gutes Schraubendreher-Set. 100.
I mean, this is a note to all overweight people, and I'm one, so I get to speak on the matter. The more you try to conceal your weight by tightening things, you're doing damage. The best thing to do is to loosen shit up. Loosen shit up.
Sind das hier, die sie hier zusammen haben, sehr ordentlich untergebracht,
tight
an die
belt
Wand
on
zu
a pair of
hängen
blue
oder
jeans is not
hinzustellen, wie wir
gonna
es hier
work.
haben. Nimmt nicht viel Platz weg und damit haben sie alles auf einer, ja, alles zusammen. Hier haben wir auch noch diese, ich sage immer,
Did he
auseinandernehmen.
just say Alakazam?
33 Legen zu
I don't know. Where's the other model?
doppeln das Ganze hier nochmal. Ordentlich, jetzt haben wir hier ein Profi-Bohrer und Bitset mit 2.
Only 12-inch heels today. Just so she could be a little bit taller than him. I like it. You'd be perfect in my Barbie land. Barbie world land thing. Excuse me. Hybrid. Oh, look. Look who looks bored.
Also wirklich immer zu warm ist, schalten Sie.
She is my favorite. Wait, what is it? Oh, she's acting. Is that her going? Is that what she has to do in order to, like, generate a thought in her head? Like, I gotta see whatever this is. It can't be long. What is this? Yeah. It's like a Fateful Findings setup. This is a scene out of Fateful. Neil Breen just cast this girl in his next movie. I want to see this whole interaction with her and the fan. Why are they showing us such a close-up?
Wurde sogar angenehm, weil du
Give us some
permanent
scale
so einen
here.
ganz leichten Zug hast. Das wird praktisch dort hingehängt, wo jetzt Ihre Deckenlampe hängt. Egal in welchem
Yeah, that desk has got absolutely nothing on it. A phone that's not plugged in, right? Come on, how far back are you gonna make me go? It's one of those classic office phones with, like, you know, even the lamp. It's just.
in welchem Raum. Das kann das Esszimmer sein, das kann das Wohnzimmer, das kann aber auch das Schlafzimmer oder das Büro sein. Und jetzt haben Sie hier natürlich erstmal ein schönes Licht, welches man auch dimmen kann und wo man auch die Lichtfarbe, erstmal ein schönes Licht, welches man auch dimmen kann und wo man auch.
I swear, I thought I heard Demon, see you in Toledo.
Und jetzt haben Sie hier natürlich erstmal ein schönes Licht, welches man auch dimmen kann und wo man auch die Lichtfarbe einstellen kann. Also Farbe meine ich jetzt nicht rot, gelb, grün, blau, sondern
any
ein
papers.
Arbeitsweiß,
That's how you know she doesn't do any work.
Oder ein gemütliches Warmweiß.
Because if there were papers on the
richtig warm
table,
wird,
they'd be
dann
flying all
schalten
over the
Sie
place.
einfach den Ventilator ein. Das geht ganz bequem mit der Fernbedienung.
There she is.
Den können Sie auch in 3 Stufen, je nachdem,
Now I can
wie
sit
gern,
here and
wie
look at
stark
my
Sie es gerne
Facebook.
hätten,
I
zuschalten.
mean
Dann
work
haben wir auch
in
noch so eine
comfort.
Abdeckung, die Sie gerade gesehen haben, die sich dann entgegen des Ventilators dreht und damit noch mehr Luftverteilung garantiert. Und das ist dann die Lösung. Gerade Leute, die jetzt auch solche Schlafzimmer haben, in denen es
disposable lighters,
wo es
like
also
you get
wirklich
anywhere in
immer
the
zu warm
States or
ist,
anywhere in the
schalten
world.
Sie es ein. Wir haben hier hinten
one of
stehen,
these in the
jetzt in der
States
Senkrechten,
would last
natürlich
me
wird der
months.
waagrecht aufgehängt.
Here,
Er ist
even
aus
though they put the
Vollmetall,
same
sehr,
fluid
sehr
in there,
stabil.
it's the
Und ich
same
gehe jetzt
size.
einfach nur mal in die Lichtfarbe.
They're
Und wenn
done
wir
in
jetzt
like
hier
2
sehen,
weeks.
ich dimme es mal runter oder gehe wieder rein und wähle mir jetzt mal das hier erstmal 100%, ganz hell. Jetzt sind wir auf Warmweiß. Siehst du das?
Ja,
so, und jetzt kann ich hier wunderbar auch
don't know what it is.
runterdimmen. Ja. Und
All right. I was hoping for something more entertaining. What about the spinning wheel of garbage? Have you guys noticed how I've completely given up on the whole idea of getting bingo tonight? I'm glad you did. What do we got?
The color, the clarity, the cut.
Color,
For me,
clarity,
this
cut.
is the ultimate. I mean, of course, a 10 character at the same quality would of course be better, but in terms of quality, I mean, it is the best. If you're looking for a 10 character, that's a different
And my
story. I
teacher,
understand,
she
you know?
is the best.
But to get a 5 carat,
Where's the wheel?
folks,
Okay,
a
here's
10
the wheel.
carat is gonna be
Here's the wheel.
In 95.
Oh my. Did they get their Mozambique Ruby from Shop LC? Gosh, I guess we'll just never know. I don't know. Is that a storyline we left open? Oh, great. Hold on. My cursor is Acting see.
Minute clock, and
Cursor
we
is
will take it
acting
away.
there's no condensation on this touchpad. What do you want from me? Don't act
Minute
up.
clock, we'll take it away.
Don't act. See, I didn't do that. I didn't. I double clicked.
right there, folks.
I can't move my damn.
Shade it,
All right,
put it in the
hold on.
dark. Look at this.
I'm looking at it, dude.
Look
There.
at that, folks.
I just
All you need is a little
fresh
bit of light. and that
tissued
thing-
the
that
entire
ruby is gonna
touchpad.
light up.
There's
I mean,
not
look
a
at that, folks.
smudge.
That's
There's not a
crazy, my
droplet of
friends. To put a ruby
condensation.
in the
There's
dark
nothing.
and it just glows.
There. Okay.
Look at that, my friends. You're going to be hard
What is he doing there?
pressed to find a nicer ruby in any kind of.
Something on the bottom row looks awful, around 40. Okay, yeah, let me get back to that wheel. I lost it because I had to accidentally hit live. Okay, somewhere around here. Oh my God, look at this fucking wheel. Somewhere around 40, huh? All right, let's just let it spin as much as it spins.
There it is. There it goes.
There it is. There it goes.
Okay. All right. Last look at this wheel.
Oh, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the spinning wheel of garbage. And again, they've got these set up to look like some kind of weird cartoon face.
$9.95. All right.
They
1
look
minute.
like we
We're
got a
taking it away.
gold-studded dolphin. All right, you said something around 40. Is it this thing? Butterfly? Doo-doo colored gem? 34.5 also. What was there? 34.5.
1 minute. We're taking.
Oh, it's not the same wheel? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right. Well, it ain't worth it. I might have lost it. That's my bad. Okay, if it's okay, maybe it's here. Maybe it's here. Did it have all blue shit on it? This seems like nothing I've seen yet.
All right. Let's go on over to the main.
Different wheel. Okay, fuck it. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. Fun home shopping video called Terry Tibbs on Price Drop TV exercise vid. Okay. I'm down with the request pool. Again, apologies to anyone who was hoping we would play bingo like we normally do. And I promise also that despite the fact I've been looking for some alternative content ideas so that bingo isn't the focal point of every single stream, I am still very much aware and agree that the bingo game is the best game we got going. And you know, minimum 3 out of 5 streams a week will have bingo. Probably 4 out of 5. Maybe sometimes still 5 out of 5. But just get used to it maybe being more like 4 out of 5 going forward. Okay? All right. What else? What else can we look? Oh, yeah. This is the idea you gave me. Terry Tibbs Price Drop TV. Okay. Let me get my microphone over here. Terry Tibbs. That name sounds kind of familiar. His name's all over the. Is he like a professional? Is he like a Ron Popeil or who's the guy? Is he like professional infomercial guy? He's got a professional infomercial name. Price Drop TV. Okay, this is it. What in the fucking... He looks like Rod Steiger. What in the world? Let me pull up an old picture of Rod. Every picture's an old picture of Rod, but, you know. Or like this one. Like on his IMDb page. Rod Steiger. Do we see a resemblance here? Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, boy. All right, what's this guy got? 7 minutes and 45 seconds. What do you got, Rod?
It's like a real little bonko line.
Oh my God. This could be hold on. I got to relight my joint before the battery fluid, the lighter fluid runs out. All right, so I am 3 seconds into this video, and I don't even think it's 3 full seconds, to be honest. What with the transition, the dissolve up, I think I've seen about 1 second of actual content, and I can already tell you several things going on here, okay? Let me just break down what I'm able to observe in 1 second, okay? Number one, this lady is 3 sheets to the wind, like already. She's high on goofballs, okay? Number 2, I'm already predicting that this guy is going to over-sexualize this equipment they're dropping and do some really cringeworthy, sexually related stuff that's walking the fine line between funny and cringe, like bad cringe. Third observation, boxing gloves hanging on the locker. Nice touch. What else? I don't know. Let's just let it play.
Here it's Price Drop TV, and I tell you what, it is a fitness special. Fitness guru that is Terry. No other name required.
See? He's already sitting here grinding on this thing like he's Sharon Stone in Basic Instinct.
Terry's here with us, taking you through a lot of fitness equipment. Now, tell you what, Terry.
Oh my God. Looks like Emperor Palpatine at a shooting range. Like what? Where'd they find this guy? Just an absolute weirdo. He looks like Spike Jonze or whoever, like in that like jackass makeup when they like make themselves look old. I still think the shooting range one is pretty fucking funny. I was hoping for an LOL there. I was hoping Marsha would be like on the floor right now holding her ribs, because everything I said was that funny. But maybe it's not. I don't know.
That's not your normal stance, is it? It's because you're an old rocker.
Reminds me of my second wife, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
We're never going to get through this. Reminds me of my second wife, actually. Yeah. 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 What? So you would ride her cowboy style? What are you saying? You're the one in the wife role here, buddy. Like, you can't really do this maneuver with you. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, got that.
She had one of these, did she?
No, she got about the same with them. You know?
Yeah, okay. Now, we have got this in blue, of course, with the black seat. Not that counts, because I tell you what, it's what it's going to do for your
it doesn't matter what color you pick. It's going to end up with a white splatter either way.
body that's going to make the difference.
I mean, right now, this is toning my abdominals. It's toning my thighs. It's toning my heels. It's toning my knees.
Oh my God, this is wait, why did you turn the comments off on this? Wait, this was the name of the show, Price Drop TV? Holy shit. What I got to know more. Okay, we'll get back. Okay, we're spending the rest of the stream on this. I want to know all about Price Drop TV, when it was on, where it was on, UK, closed in April 2014. God damn it. Former names, looks like it started in 03, so it ran for a little over a decade. Yeah, there it is. Carl Pilkington was on the show? Carl Pilkington. The Carl Pilkington. The Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant, like third guy being made, like picked on him for, back in 03, like I was listening to podcasts with Carl Pilkington. The original, like, Ricky Gervais, Stephen Merchant podcasts. What? He was on this? First of all, he has the charisma of a fucking toilet seat. but that's what makes him so funny. But in a like telesales like environment, I don't know how his personality would have worked on here.
It's completely re-sculpting my entire body. Now, you might wonder,
Wait, is this like a parody? Is this whole thing no? How is Carl Pilkington involved? Reverse auction channel, what? Of its kind in the world. What do they mean reverse auction? Where they just present the product and then make you call in and they'll just take the highest bidder? What the hell is this thing? This looks great. Please tell me there's like hours and hours of price drop TV on the internets.
pay for a thing like this. And
I mean, doesn't he look like, not necessarily Sacha Baron Cohen, but just like some kind of celebrity, like put in the makeup to do like a bit? Or like the way they made Tom Cruise look in Tropic Thunder, that kind of thing? Like, he doesn't look quite real, does he?
You'd be right to ask that, because I tell you, if
something's
I knew.
off.
Right now, yeah.
Like what are these lines in his head? It's like Alien Nation.
Just going to say, we're under £400, Terry, but I'm hoping. How'd you stop it?
Yeah, how'd you stop it?
Oh, you press here. There you go.
Right,
We'll do
Oh.
You're on the highest setting now.
Right,
Come on, Terry. Terry, why don't you put your feet in the stirrups?
Why don't you put your feet in the stirrups? I'm not putting my feet in the
Well, that could be. Well, I guess they must set a rock bottom price beforehand. Like, okay, we'll drop it, but we won't drop it below this. Because, yeah, I would sit here watching 24 hours a day, waiting for the moment nobody else was watching or buying, and then get myself, like, an exercise bike for £3.
Huh?
Do you find that easy to use? But don't you feel like you feel it in your buttocks?
Not if you've got hemorrhoids, darling. Huh?
Once you've been...
Dude. It's one thing to say that the thing reminds you of your ex-wife, but now you're bringing up your hemorrhoids? Dude, nobody wants to know about your You're grabbing at your ass, talking about hemorrhoids. Are you trying to sell this thing or not?
Why don't you put your feet in the stirrups? I'm not putting my feet in the stirrups. Huh?
Do you find that easy to use? But don't you feel like you feel it in your buttocks?
Not if you've got hemorrhoids, darling. Huh?
Once you've been on it a while, you feel it.
Once you feel on it, you feel great. I mean, I've been on that for the last 20 minutes, and I feel reinvigorated. I feel rejuvenated. I feel like a new man.
Okay, I don't know if the sync is off on purpose or if that's just part of the charm of it all. I don't know. But this can't be real. This looks like one of those Adult Swim, like Broom Shakalaka kind of parody things. In fact, I'd go so far as say it's better than the Broom Shakalaka.
Thanks to the new thing.
Motion fitness machine.
The Motion fitness machine.
Listen, it's designed to really tone and shape your tummy. We're looking at you.
Weren't they in sync when this started? Okay, 136 is where I'm at. I'll go back, 136. When this started, wasn't this in sync? Like, what happened?
Here it's Price Drop TV, and I tell you what, it is a fitness special. Fitness guru that is Terry, no other name required. Terry's here with us, taking you through a lot of fitness equipment. Now, tell you what, Terry, that's not your normal stance, is it? It's because you're on.
Crank yankers. I want to go to Hawaii. Hey, I want to go to Hawaii.
To really tone and shape your tummy. We're looking at your bum. We're looking at your thighs.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we're looking at everything.
Everything.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Even Terry Tibbs said literally. Even Terry Tibbs, and yes, count that one, Marcia. In fact, count that twice. Oh my God.
There, yeah, over there, yeah.
All right,
yeah.
£389.97 for you today.
Yeah.
I tell you what.
$389.97. Now that isn't the price. It's going to stay at that price. What's going to happen is the price is going to go down.
You know what he reminds me of? Like if I were with my eyes closed and listening, Super Hans from Peep Show. Sorry, I had to blow my nose. But yeah, Super Hans. Anybody watch Peep Show? Come on. It's the show that gave you Olivia Colman, Oscar-winning actress. It's been sitting on Netflix for like a decade now. Anyway, this is guys like Super Hans. Super Hans has hair. He's a tall, skinny guy. But he does wear tracksuits a lot. He does say a lot of weird shit. And yeah.
You know why? Because you're on
train's coming in.
Big Drop TV. It's new, it's improved, and it's fresher than ever.
What's the number, Terry?
The number to dial. If you're looking for this thing right here.
It's almost like an Ali G thing too. I already mentioned
right here,
Sasha,
it's
but
gonna find another number for that.
you know what he looks like? Who was the mascot for Six Flags like 15, 20 years ago? Remember those commercials like and they have this weird looking like person in old makeup dancing around like an idiot.
For this fine piece of machinery, it's on.
All right, wait a minute. That's a screenshot. That's a screenshot. Jesus Christ. All right. Hold on. I don't know. I got one of Terry already, right? Pull, this clip is gold, by the way. Absolute gold. I mean, what is this? Wait, no, I'm not trying to take video. What is this? I hit the wrong thing. Hold on. No, whatever that is, get rid of it. Yeah, this. Okay, there we go. There we go. What do you call this? Chipmunk? I don't know. That's all I can think of. All right.
It's on 904 25.
Comedian Kevin Novak. Is that the guy or the girl?
1-0.
Oh. Okay. So it is. Okay. Okay. It's making more sense now. So he is trying to pull like an Ali G / jackass, dress up to look old, but say a lot of. Okay. Terry playing him. So it's almost also like what's his name from way back in the day? The lounge singer persona that was it Andy Kaufman's thing? Who's that famous like just over the top lounge singer act that was it Andy Kaufman dressed up? Hold on. No, I don't like my memory issues, man. Yeah, but what was the name of the guy? Oh, Tony Clifton. Tony Clifton. That's it. Yeah, Tony Clifton. Okay. Yeah, Tony Clifton kind of thing. All right.
Double one.
£149 and 99
149.
15 chances.
99. You got 15 chances. That's 15 chances. Not 14, not 13, not 12, not 11, not 10, not 9, not 8, not 7, not 6, not 5, not 4, not 4, not...
Not that, yeah. 440.
What's weird about whatever prosthetics they're using, like, I got a feeling the regular him isn't that much different. Like, it's not like this huge transformation. I like, that's my assumption anyway. I need to look. What's this guy's real name? Kevin Novak? What's he look like? Oh, wow. Okay, that is a transformation. Oh, the guy from Four Lions. Okay, that's where I know him from. Okay. And he's worked with Matt Berry, who I'm a huge fan of, between What We Do in the Shadows and IT Crowd. All right, so he's just another like staple British TV comedian guy. But when was this show on? Because so is this all made to look retro? Because yeah, it must, because he would have been too young. Because this looks like mid '80s, but they just made it look like all retro looking. If that's true, that's really. Oh, that's right. They told us when the show was on. It's like 2003 to 2014. So yeah, post 9/11 world, there wasn't a shopping channel that looked this dated, right? Oh, maybe. I don't know. It looks pretty bad. Whatever it is, I'm definitely into Price Drop TV. I want to be watching more of clips with this guy, Terry Tibbs.
$29.99.
And for 15 chances. So much as this, the new. Oh, what's that? What's happened?
Well, it means you have to take a seat, Terry. Do you know on another go?
Why don't you have a go now? I'm a while.
Why don't you have a go?
This is the next.
That's one of my favorite Britishisms. Why don't you have a go? Oh, you have a go. Have a go is something us Americans could say more often, I think. It's just nice. I like it.
£139 a night. Can I sit side saddle?
Oh, of course
like
you can,
the Queen?
Isn't that how you like it?
I got a feeling you're sitting side saddle for a particular reason, but okay. Oh my God.
Okay, are you ready?
They're not actually selling this shit, right?
I'm sitting side saddle, obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
What you've got though here today, I mean, it's a great movement. You can feel as it's moving, you're sort of resisting the movement a little bit.
Yeah.
And so you will find that.
Yeah. Resisting the movement. Some people would call that sexual assault.
You know, you do shape up around
You
your
don't look
waist.
like you're resisting too hard, to be honest.
Terry, I think you're a bit forward.
No. I mean, you know, for selling and things, because you know.
So you got low.
Terry Tibbs rules.
You've got medium and you've got a high setting on there as well.
You can order the attachment.
Think about the bucking bronco and about how you feel when you get off that once you're at the fairground.
Pretty nice.
I tell you what, it's not easy, is it? Come on, Terry, let's have a.
Oh yeah, I didn't shave over the weekend at all either, or this morning. Yeah, just if I didn't already make it clear, I didn't do a goddamn thing this weekend. I'm sorry.
What?
Except watch my Orioles win 3 out of 4 on the road at Tampa, who up until this past week had the best record in the American League. Not anymore. It's us. It's Baltimore.
I just got on this one.
Oh, you not fancy this?
No, you just got on that one. I just got on it. I've been on that for 20 minutes.
Terry, get on.
Yeah,
Come on,
what's your
let's have a go.
Aye?
Everyone's just called up and said, can you get Terry on this, please?
Well, that's about we go on it together. Aye?
A bicycle built for two, love. Eh? Daisy, give me your answer, do. I'm half crazy over the thought of you. It won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, you know. But you'll be sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two.
Hold on to the handle at the back.
I bet you will, darling. Aye? Until I bring my handle to the front.
£136.
Now, that's what I call a handle. Oh, yeah. And I'm not talking about a famous composer.
You leave my
Oh,
handle
she's falling off.
alone. Cost me a fortune, they do.
I bet they did,
The
darling.
food, beer.
Aye.
£135.
Yeah.
£135, but it's all about having this in your
Coming
home.
down is 145.99. Now 144. Quantity left, number 13, yeah? That's a lucky 13 for you all.
13 chances left.
13 chances left to purchase this. It's a backing Bronco. Hello, sorry.
I mean,
It's all right.
Back it's all right.
You gotta give it to this guy. He's putting on this whole persona. He's in full prosthetic and makeup. he's pedaling his ass off on this bike, and he's still just like very how would you say, effortlessly doing his shtick here. It's impressive.
Man wiping in my face for about 6 minutes. I don't even know.
Now, Terry is our fitness guru. Terry, where have you come from today?
I've come from Wickmansworth.
Okay,
in
nice.
Watford, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, Lionel. That's my son.
Okay.
And darling Tamsy, I miss you, darling. You stay out so late. Come back to your old man. He loves you. He misses you.
You stay out so late. Come back to your old man.
So, no, Terry, you're the sort of person, obviously, that's been using fitness equipment for many years.
Oh, yeah, many years.
I mean, this
yeah.
is quite sort of modern. Is this something that would appear in your gym if you had one?
Well, no.
Okay, so it is a parody within what was a real channel for... Okay. Well, good on the channel for, kind of, poking fun at themselves or whatever,
Oh, no, I mean, I do have a gym, and that is actually like center stage in my gym,
Yeah.
I discovered this...
So the actual product isn't real then, right here, because while the channel might be cool and the audience appreciated this parody sketch, I'm sure whoever is selling their shit doesn't want to be a part of this. I'm sure they don't want Terry Tibbs as their spokesperson.
This particular one about 20 years ago.
Right, okay.
Ukrainian friend of mine.
Oh, really?
He said, Terry,
What was Phone Jacker? I saw that on the... where is it? I saw that on the... you mean Face Jacker? That has to be what you're talking about. Follows... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Phone. It's a follow-up to Phone Jacker. Okay. There's a Phone Jacker and a Face Jacker. Hell if I know. Featuring series of prank... Oh, it was... Okay, so this is why you were talking about earlier about crank yankers. Guy, did I tell you guys I used to make prank call tapes? And when I say that, I'm not saying, hey, I used to call up and say, is your refrigerator running, and then hang up, and my buddies would think it's... No, I made, like, professional style prank call tapes when I was in high school. Did I tell you guys that? Did I tell you about what turned out to be the most perfect setup ever? See, my dad, he put in a second phone line in the house. My dad was a veterinarian, right? And when he retired to Myrtle Beach, he opened up a house call practice. And that's when I moved down with him when I was like a junior in high school. And so as part of this house call practice, he had a second phone line where we had a landline in the house for that phone number, and we could make outgoing calls on it. But if someone were to call that same number, it wouldn't call the phone in the house. It would go straight to a call center that my dad would pay like a monthly fee for. It was sort of like having a pager, but with like an operator / secretary thrown in. So like say a random person needs a veterinarian to do a house call. They call my dad's number. Some rando in this call center would pick up your call, and they'd be like, yes, what are you calling about or whatever. And then it won't be just my dad. They'll probably have like a dozen or so, maybe more, like maybe it's a maintenance, like a gutter cleaner guy. Maybe it's a pet, like a groomer person or something, whatever. So, yeah. So the point of it all is that I had basically free reign of a phone line that if I made outgoing calls on it and pranked people, if they were to star 69 me, it wouldn't dial my phone. It would go straight to this call center where there could be dozens, if not 50 to 100 people standing by, and they would just get this random call and somebody going, hey, somebody's prank calling me about, and they wouldn't know who or what or whatever. Right? So, that was part one of what made the prank calling work. Part two was I got myself, and I wasn't even out I wasn't making an effort to find this, but I was like in a Radio Shack one day, and they were selling this thing that was like an audio recording device that was like a mini plug, like you would plug into like a tape deck, and then the other end was a suction cup, a little suction cup, and basically you would put that like right on the back of your physical telephone, and it would pick up the conversation so you could record it. So that's what I had. I had a tape deck. I bought myself that thing. I had this phone that couldn't be traced back. And ladies and gentlemen, what I had was a recipe for some of the best damn prank phone calls you ever heard. Anyway, someday I'll even though it pays to hear it more than it does to talk about it, there's a couple of those that are just so damn funny that if I just give you like a explanation of it, I'm sure it'll impress you. It's fucking hilarious. All right. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. I guess it's more of a memory for me. I'm being selfish right now. Sorry. We're about to wrap up the stream here. Terry
Did you
Tibbs.
realize that riding a horse is very healthy?
Well, it is. I mean, look at Jordan. I mean, Katie Price.
Oh, I never got a good look at this thing until this shot here.
So riding a horse
Oh, that is definitely a sex
is
toy.
very healthy.
What else is this supposed to do? What kind of exercise is it to just sit on this?
Well, it is. I mean, look at Jordan. I mean, Katie Price.
What's
She's got very slim
That can't be a real product.
waist, and she reckons it's all down to the horse riding.
Oh, but she does. And she likes to ride the horses, don't you?
£119 and 99 pence. So we've got literally, I'm going to give you 2 minutes
Literally. We've got literally 2 minutes.
to buy it.
2 minutes to buy it.
2 minutes, you're going to
Come on, don't be shy.
Now, if she said something like, it's literally a 2-minute warning, that would be an appropriate use of literally. Because 2-minute warning is like a phrase, and we know what it means. Because it's applied to football, and we understand that it means there's 2 minutes left in the half. So it's like crunch time, right? Now, if you're running a show with a winding clock, and that clock hits 2 minutes, you say, well, yeah, we're literally hitting our 2-minute warning. That would be fine. But to just say we literally have 2 minutes left. Why?
Christmas is long gone. Never mind. Pick out that phone, spend the money. It's all right. Leave the kids at home. They don't need private education. Yeah? What you need is a pair of love handles that are worth loving. Now get on the bucking Bronco and let's sell this thing. 10 left. Come on. Don't be shy now.
130 seconds left.
I can't understand the woman's role in this. Like, is she a normal presenter for this channel when they're not doing parodies and is just, you know, trying to be the straight person? Because she's laughing. It's hard to tell.
Bronco, we've got that on on the low setting right now.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's got 3 individual settings.
Oh, yeah.
It's as simple as that. Now the clock is ticking, the price is
Look at that
ticking.
It feels good, doesn't it?
I tell you, it's a good action, isn't it?
Oh, it's a great
You got your
action,
stirrups in there as well.
Oh, yeah, if you like.
And you got a handle at the back,
Yeah.
so you can hold on to and, you know.
Unfortunately, the horse whip is extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got the bike. We're going to try and fit in the bike, are we, in a second?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm doing the bike now.
Okay, lovely. And of
This
course,
is
we
so
have got
crazy.
the hip shaper in there as well. Here
Oh,
we go.
yeah.
£119 and 99 pence. Let's see this out then. I've got less.
Let's see it.
What
less
you
than a
got?
minute.
Less than a minute now. Come on, now, 60
No,
seconds.
Terry, can you see some of our buyers have already come in? Stephen's in from Belfast.
Ah, Steven's in from Belfast.
Alex
So I don't
is
know
in
what you're going to
Windsor.
do with one of those up there. Ellen, she's from Beckenham.
Yeah,
Lovely place.
Linda's in from Lowestoft.
Oh, beautiful
Oh,
place. Yeah,
gorgeous.
yes. Land Ahoy.
And we've had a brand new buyer in, first time. They've never bought from us before except for today. Well done.
Well, you sure it's not a scam?
What?
For the new buyers sometimes.
Oh, the British are so ridiculous when they talk about towns and the I've heard everybody say, "Oh, what a lovely place," and I've heard the same town called, "Oh, what a shithole."
Absolutely not.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I can rest assured.
Yeah.
that it's
Every
all
town
about
in England
water
is a
here.
Stephen
lovely
from Belfast. There's a lot
place
from Belfast,
/
I like a lot of
shithole.
buyers from Belfast.
Oh,
hello to
yeah,
you.
yeah. No, I'm sure they do.
Northern
Stephen
Irish
from Belfast.
contingency. Well done to you. Right,
Basically,
Alex is
half
in.
of Belfast has just purchased the Bucking Bronco.
And don't forget as well, you know what? We will deliver this to your door usually
You will.
in 7 days' time.
Unless you're in Belfast.
Oh, no, we'll get it to you.
Oh, yeah, we'll go to you even in Belfast. Yeah, oh, yeah. Yeah.
£119.99.
How are they
Nine
ending
chances.
this?
No,
It seems
welcome
like
to
it's
Linda.
just going to
Yeah,
end
no
abruptly.
lives. But the Bucking Blanco has won.
There's lots more on the way. Terry, are you going to stick with us for a little while?
I'm going to
aren't you?
stick. I'm going to stick.
You
I'm
can
not
stop
going anywhere.
pedaling,
This is
Terry.
Vegas, and I'm feeling lucky.
We'll be back.
See you after the party.
You can stop pedaling now, Terry. Okay. Holy Toledo. Wow. I wonder why they turned off comments. 865,000 views. People love this. More Terry Tibbs. Oh, 23 minutes worth. Okay. Okay, face jacker. I might want to look into this too. All right. We definitely got to keep this in the rotation. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much, Paul. This will be a great like supplemental part of the stream here. Just maybe once a week or so. Check in on Terry Tibbs or a face jacker prank or something in that neck of the woods. Those Brits do know their comedy. I tell you something. Right. Let's just go back for one more look at what the hell's going on around here. Yeah, I mean, it really has been sort of a aimless night. Apologies there if that's not your bag. What does this say? What is this stupid? Got an entire little bit of heaven in our home. Is there?
A promise of the future.
How are you supposed to read? Who is this meant for? The only one in the room is you, and to you this is all upside down. And what's the point of this? Memorial.
Gratitude.
I'm not trying to remember anything.
Inspirational quilts deliver warmth and comfort with
It's
messages
inspirational
that you
quote
can hold
blankets.
near and dear to your heart on Shop LC.
And listen to that jangly guitar. Ugh.
A good outfit may get you noticed, but a great handbag will make you memorable.
And a great hand what? Oh.
Shop LC has just what you need to keep you fashion forward in our exclusive handbag show. Complete your look with versatile and
I just can't help but replace the word bag with something else.
Take it all around town. Come discover your next obsession.
No, there's a little bit of heaven in every home, Marsha, don't you see?
From elegant to eye-catching.
And cleanliness is next to godliness, don't you know?
At Shop LC.
Well, we're in Venice.
Italian women are like Venice, romantic, chic, and passionate.
And full of water.
GP Legacy Collection represents 4 generations.
Italian women are like Venice. We're constantly flooding.
This means you will get eye-catching designs that are beautiful, feminine, and with a unique Italian touch.
Italian women are like Venice. It seems like a great idea for the vacation, but when you get there, you realize it's just a gimmick and everything's really difficult to get around.
For GP Legacy Collection and discover the joy of Italian romance.
Looking for a luxurious alternative to diamonds? Then
Nope.
look.
All right, well, I guess that's going to wrap things up for tonight's stream. No, I'm not looking for an alternative to anything. Here's tonight's bingo card. As predicted, nowhere near bingo. And I know, I mean, I can't sit here and say we gave it our best. I gave up about 1 hour in. But it just didn't, it's just, it's not going to happen. We need Tony. We need Michelle. It is called Thunder Bingo, for heaven's sakes. What were we expecting? All right, look, I'm going to do my outro thing. I need to preserve my energy because there's 4 more of those to come this week. 4 more of those. I mean these. I'll figure out my what tense of word I'm using at some point. Hi, Yeah, forget it. This is Monday Morning Steve in all its, in the final form, okay? Thanks for attending tonight's stream. Michelle was worth watching? Yeah, I thought so. That's, again, we went off-road, but we accomplished the main things. Michelle is back. We spent a lot of time with her. We had some good laughs with her. We even tried to play bingo with her, but, to no avail. But then we did some hopping around some other channels. We discovered Terry Tibbs. For a Sunday night show, getting back into the swing of things, I'd say that was a rousing success, okay? Okay? So do me a favor, guys, if you're watching this later, which anybody but Marcia and Poole and Danielle will be. Oh, don't forget Terry. Terry, hey, man. You come, you go, you get out quick. I don't get a chance to say bye-bye. Right. Do me a favor if you're watching this later. Look down here or down there. Look there. Hit that button that looks like that. It helps out my channel, I'm told. Believe it. I have to believe it. Well, what am I going to do? You can also subscribe, please. I'm on a mission to get to 179 by the time I'm 53 years old. So you can help make that happen, really. You can help us really meet that quota well ahead of schedule by subscribing now. And then hit the notification button. It'll tell you when the stream's on. Here's a hint. 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern, Sunday through Thursday night, or thereabouts. You can also leave a comment. I'll be sure to reply. Hey, Sal, I got your latest comment. I read it right before the stream started, so I didn't reply to it yet. But if you're hearing this before I reply, I hope you feel better. Sal's a bit under the weather. So, yeah, leave a comment. And also share the video, please. You don't even have to share it. Just tell a friend about it. Sharing would help with the whole, like, what do you call it? Algorithm or whatever. But if you just told somebody about the channel and said, hey, just type in this, I'll take it. That'd be nice. All right, that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys have a good night and a good Monday morning, okay? A new week coming up. You got to be your best. Be best. If there's one thing Melania Trump taught me in the past 8 years or so, it's to be your best. Let's be our best for the coming week, okay? Have a good one.